The races dictate the training speeds, not the other way around. It's logical to think if I want to run faster in a race, I need to run faster in practice. And for sprinting, for power type sports, that is very much true. That's why you see these sprinters with towing themselves to a car, and they're trying to keep up with the car. You see the sprinters do crazy things. They try to get faster, faster, faster. But for distance runners, it all comes down to I Love Lucy. When I was a kid growing up, I used to love watching Lucille Ball. She was one in a million. Love her. I used to watch I Love Lucy all the time, black and white, before they colorized it. Who remembers I Love Lucy, black and white? There's a few, there's a lot of them. There's one famous episode of I Love Lucy. Well, many famous episodes, but maybe their most famous episode is the chocolate episode. Lucy and Ethel are working at a chocolate factory. I don't know why they got a job in a chocolate factory, but that's beside the point. They're working at a chocolate factory, and at first, the conveyor belt is coming down very slow, and their job is to wrap, for those of you who are unfamiliar with I Love Lucy, their job is to wrap the chocolates as it comes down the conveyor belt. So first, the conveyor belt comes very slowly, and they have no problem picking up the chocolate, wrapping it, sending it on the way, pick up it, wrap it, send it on its way down the conveyor belt. But then, the conveyor belt speeds up, and speeds up, and speeds up, and it gets so fast that Lucy and Ethel can't keep pace with wrapping up the chocolates. They end up shoving it in their mouth, and they put it in their clothes and in their hat because they don't want to get in trouble when the supervisor comes out and they sees all the chocolates. That's the way most runners want to train. They want to keep speeding up that conveyor belt. But if you want to wrap more chocolates in a given amount of time, what do? You create more conveyor belts, and you create more Lucys and Ethels, because Lucys and Ethels are the enzymes that exist deep inside of our muscle fibers, deep inside the mitochondria. And those aerobic factories, those conveyor belts, are the mitochondria. And so whoever directed and produced that episode of I Love Lucy had no idea that they were giving away the secret to distance running performance. Runners don't do workouts to practice running faster. They do workouts to induce the physiological changes, to make more mitochondria, more Lucy and Ethels, more conveyor belts, so that you can produce more ATP at the end of all of those conveyor belts in a given amount of time. And that's the more elegant way to become a distance runner.